soon as he opened his mouth for that third time, I reached in his mouth like this with the sock. He was like, his eyes shut up. He was like, oh, and I got the jab. Boom, boom, boom. He like, oh, oh, oh.
Oh shit, here we go again.
This is when I have to use that sword of justice on my bunkie. Now, I'm laying down in my bed, right? We in a 2-man cell. I don't have no bunkie at this time. So I'm knocked out. So I'm sleeping, and next thing you know, I hear is Donta, get up! Donta, get up! So I'm like, man, what the heck? So I'm like, what's up? Stand up, get cuffed up, man. You about to get you a bunkie. I'm like, man, let me tell y'all something. In prison, is always something going on. It's always a sense of looming gloom and doom in the air. But you just get a little bit of peace when you in a cell by yourself. You ain't got to worry about your cellmate farting, doing the number 2, stinking up the cell, just being an inconvenience, right? And now you can really kind of sleep good. You can't sleep all the way good now, but you can sleep a little good knowing that you're in the cell by yourself. So I'm like, man, all right. So I stand up, I put my back against the cell, put my hands behind my back, and I get cuffed up. So when you get cuffed up, you got to go to the back of the cell with your back turned. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. This is real dangerous. Number one, what if that's your enemy that's about to get put in that cell? You handcuffed. He ain't got no handcuffs on. So he can run up on you and pop, 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 pop. Or he might not even be an enemy and he just want to sell to himself, or he trying to go to the hole and, well, he get a free punch out on you before the guards pull him off you. And, well, that's another reason. So, hey, I'm Donta. If you enjoy my story time, y'all gonna love my movie that's coming out in October. But I need y'all help. I need y'all help to help me finance this movie. So if you can, put something in the PayPal or put something in the Cash App. And with that, y'all, let's get back to the story. I'm always hesitant to cuff up, but it is what it is. If you don't cuff up, you're going to the hole, right? So I go back there and I'm doing like this. Now, this dude that they put in my cell, which is dude named New York.
Oh, shit.
Now, this dude named New York, he weighed about 400, 415, 425. He was a real big, fat dude. When I say big, I'm talking about big and sloppy. He was an inconvenience to be around, all right? So, I'm like, man, why would they put him in here? So when he get in there, and they handcuff him, he's standing over here to the right. So they tell me to come on through. And he just so dang big, y'all. I had to like turn this way and I'm facing him. I'm like, man. So they uncuff me and they like, all right, we gone. So he like, hey, you know I'm gonna need that bottom rack, right? I said, yeah, I know. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. It ain't no him checking me or doing a power move on me, telling me that I have to get the top rack. No, he can definitely have that bottom rack, because how big this dude was, I really, even though the racks was metal, this dude was so big, man. I felt like if he would have got up there and I was sleeping down there, this dude probably would have pancaked me, man. I think he would have caved that top rack in. And I wouldn't be here to talk to y'all today. So, hey, no problem. You definitely can get the bottom rack. So I'm gathering my stuff and I put it up there. So I already heard about him, and they usually keep him in a cell by himself because he always getting into it with other cats because of his hygiene and stuff. So now picture this, y'all. Picture a dude about 6'2", 6'3", 400 something pounds. No muscle though, just big, wide, and sloppy. And he like, look, man, you ain't gonna be on a bull, are you? I'm like, listen, man, this my cell. I've been in here for about 2 weeks now. You just got up in here. We already starting off at a bad start. Now, my name is Donta. What's your name? Man, they call me New York, bro. I'm like, all right. I'm like, well, look, all you just got to do is keep the cell clean, man. He's like, yeah, I can respect that, bro. I can respect that. So I'm just looking at him, y'all, and now I start smelling something. I'm like, now, I'm not, listen, before I go on with this, okay, I'm not body shaming on nobody, okay? If you are overweight or whatever, there's a lot of people that's overweight that actually smell good, that actually get in the shower and wash up, okay? So I'm not putting this on everybody. So again, I'm giving a disclaimer. I'm not talking about everybody that's obese, okay? But this cat in particular is who I'm talking about, and that's just what it is. So I get to smelling like this smell, man, and I'm like, man, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. So I get my stuff, and I'm like, okay, dude, this is your locker right here, and this is my stuff. You know, you get this half of it, I get this half of it, of the desk. He like, all right, so he start putting his stuff up, and he just so big, I just wait till he get done. So I just hop up on the top rack. So I'm just looking at him, and he fart, and then he giggle. He farted, and he was like, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I'm gonna have to kill this motherfucker, right? So I'm saying this to myself. I'm like, dog, you ain't gonna say excuse me? He like, oh, my bad, bro. My bad, excuse me, bro. Sometimes they just be coming out. I'm like, hey, man, check this out. If you got a fart, bro, then he farted again. I'm like, you know what? This cannot be my life. God, I promise, God, if you would just get me out of here. I don't supposed to be here, God. I am so sorry for what I have done. I just don't want to be here no more. So he like, my bad, bro. I told you they be slipping out, bro. Here. I said, look, man, when you got a fart, dude, go to the cell and blow it out that way, dog. Don't do that in here, bro. He like, all right, man, I know, but like I said, sometimes they be just slipping out. I don't even know when they be coming. I'm like, all right. So we gonna fast forward from a week from that day. Listen, y'all. If this dude would snore, he snore really loud. He fart in his sleep, and then he giggle when he doing it. So sometimes I would think that he actually up when he fart and then giggle. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. There was many times in that week that I thought about premeditated murder. I did. There was many times that I was up losing sleep because this dude was just an inconvenience to be around. He stank. Even when he did take a shower, he still had like this lingering smell, and I was just tired of it. Yo, I'm feeling stressed out right now of just even telling y'all about this. What I had to experience, I think every juvenile should have to experience. Get in the cell with New York for a whole week, and that would deter anybody from going to prison. Give me a minute, y'all, because I'm stressed out even telling this story. So y'all gotta bear with me to get through this story, please. All right, so a week would go by, and we about to go on our annual lockdown. So I'm thinking to myself, like, there's no way that I'm going to be stuck in this cell with this dude for a month or two. There's no way. It ain't happening. So I tell him, like I'm going to say on that Saturday, 3 days before the annual lockdown, I'm like, hey, listen, bro, you're going to have to get up out of here. He like, what you mean get out of here? I'm like, you got to go. He like, what you need, like some time for yourself in the cell? I said, nah. No, I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I need for you to go tell the guards that you don't feel safe in this cell and you need to get out of here. He like, what you mean, bro? You trying to make me get out my own home? I'm like, dog, I'm trying to be nice about this because at this point, I'm ready to do something to you. Now, I'm on my bunk, and he on his bunk where he like leaned to the side talking to me. So he turned around and like really get out his bunk, and he like sitting on his bunk looking at me like, so bro, what we got an issue or something? We got a problem? Sure. I don't know about you Michigan dudes. You Michigan dudes think y'all so tough. I don't care about that Detroit shit, man. I don't care about that Detroit shit, man. See, I'm from New York. Ain't nobody gonna be punking me in here. I said, hey, I'm not trying to, I don't care about that New York shit. I don't care about that Detroit shit, dog. What I'm telling you is, you got to go. You got to get out of this cell before I kill you up in here. He like, bro, like I said, you just gonna have to kill me because I ain't going. I ain't going for it. I ain't going for it. So you tripping. I'm like, dog, all right, say less. He like, what you mean say less? I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm like, you know what? Dog, just go to the guards and tell them that you don't want to be here no more. He like, I'm not going nowhere. You go. I'm like, dog, I'm not going. He like, hold on, let me take this off. It's getting hot. Hold on. Y'all hit that like button for your big partner, Donta, one time. So he like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Won't you just go? I'm like, because if you tell the guards that you want to get out of there, you fear for your life, they gonna automatically put you in a hole. Okay, and he didn't want to go to the hole, and I definitely didn't want to go to the hole. But at this point, especially on the annual lockdown, I'm like, but at the same time, I'm not about to go through this because these lockdowns can last for months, man. And I'm not going for it. I'm just not going for it. So I'm like, listen, you got 2 days, dog. Matter of fact, you got 1 day to get out. And he like, man, but like I said, say less. Don't say nothing else. We good. So he got the murmuring, and I put my headphones on. I laid back down. About 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm just up, and he down there farting again and laughing and giggling. So I'm like, okay, when he go to sleep and start snoring, I'm finna make an appointment for Jesus. I'm about to set a appointment up for Jesus for this cat. So what I did when he got to snoring and the last guard did his last rounds, I hopped up off the bed. I went to my desk, pulled out 5 pairs of socks, right? Do y'all remember Mankind off of WWE, WWF, World Wrestling Federation, Mankind? I think his name was Axel Foley, and he would have Mr. Socko. Y'all remember that? So I put like 5 pairs of thick socks on, right? On this hand. Because what I was going to do is put my hand in his mouth, right? When he snore. And I was going to get the sword of justice. So just the whole play. Put the sock on, put the socks on, put it in his mouth, right? He's going to bite down automatically. But when he bite down, I'm not tripping off that. That's why I got all these socks on. So for him to bite down. But I'm actually trying to muffle his screams when I get to poking him, right? So I get down there, I put the socks on. I go to my locker. I kept my sword of justice in my peanut butter, right? So I pulled it out, right? Cleaned it off. Crept up on him. I was watching him. As soon as he opened his mouth for that 3rd time, I reached in his mouth like this with the sock. He was like, his eyes shut up. He was like, oh! And I got the jab on him. Boom, boom, boom. He like, oh, 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 oh. And I'm like, shut up. I told you to get out of here. Shut up. Oh, oh. And he trying to wiggle and stuff like this. And we tussling. He trying to get out the bed. I'm just on him. Right? Now, I'm at the hold up. Now, y'all, I know y'all like, so Donta, you took this man's life because he was farting? No, I didn't take his life. I just had to poke him a couple times. Now, this is how this goes. It's people got a misconception about poking somebody. All right? Now, I wasn't poking him to take his life, okay? I wasn't hitting him in no vital organs or anything like that. This dude was 400 pounds. I was hitting him on his side where all his fat was hanging at. So I was just hitting him right there. I was just giving him little flesh wounds. The blade was nothing but maybe about 1 inch to 2 inch, maybe and a half. So it wasn't hitting nothing vital. So I knew if I was hitting him in the neck or something like that, then Donta probably would not be talking to y'all. I'll be getting a street charge, and I'll probably be in a max right now. But I knew where to hit dude at. So I'm hitting him. He like, oh, right? So I'm like, shut up, I told you to get out this motherfucking cell. I told you to get out this cell. Oh. So I'm like, I told you to get out this motherfucking cell, right? So then I got up off of him, and I hit the buzzer. I'm like, guards, he trying to kill me. He trying to kill me, guards, help me. That's what I'm saying. Why he like, oh, I'm dying. He laying down, right? And I hurry up and cut myself a little bit, right? With I had two bangers. My original banger, and I had another banger. So I ended up cutting myself a little bit to make it seem like, if when they come do their investigation, they're going to see like, okay, Donta got cuts on him too. But so I put it out there. I got on there. I'm like, yo, he trying to kill me in here. He trying to kill me. He done stabbed me. He stabbed me. Hey, I need help. I need help. So they get on the intercom. Man, the CERT team came in there, man. Roughed me up a little bit. Roughed him out. He leaking everywhere. I got a little blood here. We both go to the hole. I end up going to the hole for 8 months. He ended up going to the infirmary. And I think they sent him to, Jackson. He got transferred to Jackson or something like that. But I was in the hole for 8 months. And that was it. That's the first time I actually had to push that blade on somebody. Now, I want to let y'all know something right quick, too. If you don't like the way I tell my stories, if you don't like my story time, you do not have to watch it, okay? I'm tired of whoever you cats is that be emailing me, talking about, oh, your story time is trash. I don't like when you tell stories. This is really insane. You are a very insane person. If you don't like the way I tell stories, there's over 1 billion other YouTubers and millions upon millions of videos out there that you can tune into. You do not have to watch me. If you like my story time, cool. Hit that like button. For you cats that be out there hating, listen, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch. Go watch somebody else and leave that hate where it's at, okay? And with that, y'all, look, October, I'm dropping my movie. But I keep telling y'all, I need y'all help. We have to do this together. This is the Donta Show Network, but y'all make up the network. There's no Donta if it's not y'all, okay? So we got to pay for these permits. I got the Cash App and I got the PayPal in the description and in the comment section. So come on, everybody. We got to do our part. The movie coming out regardless in October, okay? But I need my people, my real ones. Because I know some of y'all going to be like, oh, there go Donta begging again, asking for... Listen, this not for you then. You can enjoy the stories just for free. But my real ones... Y'all know what time it is. We got to come together and do a crowdsourcing fund to get these permits done. I don't care if you send $1, okay? $1 will go a long way. So make sure, if you can, and don't act like income tax season ain't upon us. So don't be trying to stingy. Like I say, give God what's God's and give Donta's what Donta's, okay? And at least, at minimum, hit that like button. That's at minimum, all right? Shout out to everybody that be watching my videos. Hey, listen, I need for y'all to share these videos. We need to get to 100,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is in April. And with that, y'all, Donta love y'all. And hey, y'all, we got some more crazy stories coming. Also, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I go live at 6 p.m. I know YouTube is not sending out my notifications, but listen, y'all know what time I go live because I'm telling y'all right now. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, that's when I go live at 6 p.m. sharp Eastern time. Also, I drop a brand new story every day, y'all, at 3 p.m. So you will never have to look for it. You just know 3 p.m. Donta dropping another video, and that's what that is. And with that, y'all, I'm out. Hey, I'm Dante. If you enjoy my story time, y'all gonna love my movie that's coming out in October. But I need y'all help. I need y'all help to help me finance this movie. So if you can, put something in the PayPal or put something in the Cash App. And with that, y'all,